Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all have had a really good New Year's and New Year's Eve and an amazing Christmas. I know I have. I've been very lucky, and I wanted to film a video where I'm getting ready, but I'm also chatting to you guys about my life and my adventures from the last year and where I'm at, because you guys don't know a lot about me and I didn't want to just sit here. I wanted to be doing something and showing you guys something, so I thought I'd do like a little get ready with me, do my makeup and chat to you about this last year of 2016, more about myself. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'm going to get started on doing my makeup. I am going to start by priming. I'm using my miniature Pore professional primer. I don't have the big size. My big one is in Sydney. So I'll sort of get started on the basics of me. I am 22 years old. I turned 22 in December, so I had to think a little bit for a sec then, because I still feel like I'm 21. And I had my birthday in Brighton, and I filmed a little video of that, and so I can link that down below if you want to see my birthday. Yeah, so I'm currently living in France in a small city called Nantes with my boyfriend Jeremy. I've been living here... Ooh, when did we move? Jeremy, when did we move to Nantes? Beginning of November. So I haven't been here very long, just about 3 months. And before that we were living in Paris. Sorry. Before that we were living in Paris, and I moved it to Paris from Sydney, Australia at the end of May in 2016 because I wanted to go be with my boyfriend Jeremy. I've been with Jeremy at that point for two years, maybe just a bit over, and we met in Australia and in Sydney, and yeah, he had to go home because his visas weren't working out, and I was like, why don't we try an adventure? Why don't we go to Europe? That's why we were that's why I moved to Paris. So yeah, I'm just going to take this little sample of Chanel foundation. I don't know if it's gonna be the right skin color. I'm sort of looking at it like, not sure, because the foundation that I've been using, my Nars Sheer Glow, I'm just so over it. Like, I just hate how it looks on my skin. I don't know whether it's my skin or whether it's just because the foundation's a bit old, or I don't know. Well, now I look like an Oompa Loompa, so I don't reckon that this foundation's the right colour for me. So I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna put my other foundation on. Right, so I've just re-primed my face again, sprayed it with the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna go in with my Nars Sheer foundation, Nars Sheer Glow foundation that I'm not really enjoying right now because it's the only one that I've got after that major fail. So yeah, we decided that we wanted an adventure, like I was saying, and we wanted to get out of Sydney. It was starting to become like a little bit same old. I lived in a kind of a small beach town called Manly, and yeah, we just needed a change. We needed to shake things up a little bit. I've been living in Manly for 10 years, and before that I lived in the UK. I needed a little bit of a different culture, and as Jeremy's visas, like I said, they were all a bit up in the air, and he was going to have to spend a lot of money in order to stay, and so it was just easier for us to say, you know what, we're just going to have a go in Europe, because obviously I have an English passport, so that made it easy for me to be able to follow him. I had just finished a diploma in counselling, and I was ready for a change. I was excited to do something different. Yeah, if you want to know more about how I managed to save and stuff like that about traveling and some tips, because I did end up going on like a little solo trip. I went to Europe and Croatia, Italy and Croatia by myself. I loved it. I loved traveling by myself. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing experience. I was so lucky to have that. So now I'm going to go in with a new concealer. I've only used this once and I wasn't like a huge fan of it, but it's the only one I have at the moment. It's the Superstay 24 Hour Concealer by Maybeline. I really need to go makeup shopping really badly. We're living with his parents. Him, as in his parents, is Jeremy's parents, and that's interesting. I miss having like my own space, my own place to be. Even though we're very lucky, we've got like a really nice sized room here, I still miss like having, I don't know, doing my own thing, not being told like when to do something. I find like being told to do things, I find it hard to listen to people. I sort of like march to the beat of my own drum a lot of the time, and so it's hard like having to, you know, live in someone else's home and abide by their rules. Like, I'm really lucky. Jeremy's parents are lovely and they're really welcoming and they've done a lot to make me feel welcome, but you know, it's not the same as having like your own place, is it? So that's where we're at the moment, but at the end of January we'll be making a move again, most likely to Brighton. We're looking at moving to Brighton, England for a little while. We're going to give it a little bit of a trial, see how we go, just because Jeremy hasn't spent too much time in Brighton, so he's not 100% on whether he wants to live there or not. It's great there because I've got a lot of family and friends from when I grew up there, until I was 10. So, and I haven't lived close to them since I moved, so obviously like I'm really excited to be close to the people that I love and get reconnected with them. But you know, Jeremy, he's got to be happy there as well. We moved out of Paris was because I wasn't very happy there. It's hard like living in another country where you don't speak the language, and it's got such a big difference in culture in some ways. I'm not really like too much of a city girl. Like, I like to be by the ocean because that's what I've grown up with, that's what I feel comfortable with. And you know, it's good to get out of your comfort zone to find out what other things you enjoy and that, but you know, you've got to also be happy and content where you are, and if you're not, then you need to move. Can't just stay there. And we took this time like in Nantes just to have some space. Jeremy quit his job, so yeah, he's got some time out to sort of pursue some of the other things that he's interested in, to see if he can make them work. And I got this time to start trying to do my YouTube channel. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this spare time, and I spent a lot of my this spare time that I have watching YouTube channels but not really doing anything else. And I realized, like, you know, like in the past I've made a few YouTube videos but nothing like consistent. One of the things that I really do enjoy is YouTube and making videos. So I thought, you know what the heck, it's time to start pursuing the things you like and not just watching other people do it when you want to be doing it too. That's why I started this channel, because I'm enjoying it, you know, like even though I don't have hundreds and thousands of subscribers and all that, it's not really about that for me. I really just like making the videos, being creative, editing, filming. That's why I made this channel, if you were wondering. But I love getting comments on my videos. That's one of like my favourite things, is getting a comment from someone being like, hey, I like the video, or that kind of thing. It makes me like happy. So comment. Right, so that's done. I can't believe it. I wanted to highlight with a cream today and now I've just powdered my face. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm using the What's Up highlighter by Benefit. Right, so I've done the cream highlighter. I'm gonna contour now. So yeah, my plans for 2017 are, obviously you might not have seen my vlog that I did on my birthday, but one of like my birthday surprises was my best friend from Australia came to England to surprise me for my birthday, but also she wants to do like a Euro trip. She's got a little bit of money saved up. I still have some money saved from when I was working in Australia, and when I go to England I plan on getting a job, but it'd be really, really cool to travel a little bit more of Europe with her. And there's a few places we want to go. We want to go, well, I really want to go to Greece. Greece is like one of my, I just really want to go to Greece. It looks amazing. And I really want to go back to Croatia because I didn't get to see loads of Croatia. I only went to like 2 places in Croatia and I didn't get a lot of as much time as I would have liked to see in everything and to spend there. So I'd like to go back, and I think Jordan would really love it too. Look, in that video, if you haven't seen it, I got a birthday surprise from my boyfriend, and me and Jordan and him, she's coming, so Jordan's in Switzerland at the moment, but oh no, she's in Berlin, sorry, she's in Berlin at the moment, but she's coming to France on Friday night, and she's going to come stay with us in Nantes. And the next day we're going to Mont Saint Michel. My boyfriend hired a car. We're going to go to Mont Saint Michel, which is this beautiful castle that's on an island. I might be able to insert a picture of it here. It just looks so stunning, and I've always wanted to go see it, and it's not too far from where we live. So we're gonna road trip there and have a day there, and then on the Sunday we are going to Disneyland. And we're gonna go stay a night there. We're gonna go stay in the Newport Bay Hotel. We've got 2 days and a night, so I will be filming that, I can assure you, because I want those memories, thank you, and I want to make like a really cool video of Disneyland. We include some tips on how to do it. Do it. Oh, that'll do, so that'll do. Can't be asked to fuss around with my eyebrows too long. And then after Disneyland, well, me and my best friend were going to Paris for 2 days, which I'm so keen for as well because I love Paris. I like to travel there and go on trips there, and I miss it, but I just don't want to live there. No thank you. I can make a video about, oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that, man. That's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette on top of the What's Up highlighter. Jeez. I've made a video already. I did a trip to Paris just before Christmas to see one of my girlfriends before she left. We like met on a girls love travel group. It's like basically lonely people living in Paris who need to make some friends. I wanted to go and say goodbye to her because she is a beautiful human being and I love her. And it was nice to go see like all the Christmas markets, and I've got all of that in the video that I made. Sort of like a amateur travel video. Just in case you're wondering, I am using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette just to give my eyes like a little bit more depth. I'm not going to do anything crazy on them today. Keeping it simple, then I'm just going to take a like Urban Decay brush, a pearly pinky shade in the palette. Swipe it on my eyelid. Let me know what was your best moment of 2016, and what is your like thing that you're looking forward to in 2017 the most? I think it's Disneyland at the moment, but that's probably going to change once I've done that. I think being in Italy, traveling by myself, that was amazing. I loved it. I met so many nice girls. Casual sirens. We've got a fire station just down the road from us. I'm just going in my Stila Soul palette, and I'm just taking the like goldy shade and putting it underneath my eye. Time for liquid eyeliner. I tried to like do a look the other day without wearing liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna try again, okay? But it looked like poo. Like it looks like I don't have any eyes if I don't wear liquid eyeliner. But I'm gonna give it a go. Right, I'm gonna go into the Soul palette that I just used, and I'm taking like this and that bit of both mixed together. They're called Light and Vitality. We have like 0 plans for today, so sort of like just putting makeup on for the sake of it. Maybe we'll go do something. Get Jeremy to take me somewhere. That's another thing like I'm not loving about France, is just not having my independence. Like I like to go do things my way, and like I like to be inspired by others, and I'm not like closed off like this is how I live my life and no one can tell me any different. I just like to have my own independence, and being in France, like I don't speak the language very well, and I think when I lived in Paris that was like one of the hardest things. I'm like struggling trying to talk and do my makeup. It was not easy making friends in Paris, where like they just, if you even try and speak, they like make fun of you or they correct you. But it's fine if you want to correct someone because they're said to you like, please can you correct me if I say something wrong. But when they correct you just to be nasty about it, that's like really hard because you're trying to learn a new language, you're trying to practice it, and people are just like taking the piss out of you. And we have like a lot of people from all around the world coming to where I lived in Sydney, but in general like Sydney is like a really multicultural place. I would never make fun of someone or ridicule them or correct someone without doing it in like a really kind way. But even like if you understand, like get what the person's saying. You don't need to make them feel shit because they're trying, you know. Right, so that's my eyes I think for now. That's done. What are you thinking? Is that alright? I'm using my Hoola bronzer. Go in there a little bit more. I hope the lighting hasn't changed too much. Or put in the mirror in the camera lens, that's always good. How's that? That's alright. Now I'm gonna do some blush. I am like obsessed with this BH blush palette. I just cannot like... I can't stop using it, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna use it again. Should I do this like crazy pink colour? Let's try it. Wow, okay, that's really pink. Yeah, that's quite nice. Quite liking this look at the moment. So now I'm gonna go on to lipstick. Oh, first I'm gonna use some of this. Some white eyeliner, make my eyes look bigger. So if you're wondering, I've been doing makeup for quite a while. I did my diploma in specialized makeup in 2014 or 15, I can't remember. So I have actually been to makeup school for a year. Yeah, it was good. I think with how many videos there are on the internet and everything, it's not so important to go to makeup school anymore, but I did really learn a lot. Sorry, my camera cut out. So these are like people who've worked for like professional companies, like teaching you what they have learned and correcting you. Sitting there and you're doing the makeup and they can be like, oh, like you're doing this wrong. Do you know what I mean? So they're there like hands-on. If you guys want to know like more about it, I can make a video of like my experience and stuff like that, where I went, what I thought about it. Just let me know down below in the comments. So my camera cut out, like I said, and while it cut out I was talking and I was applying this. It's Too Faced Melted Lipstick, liquid lipstick, whatever, in Chihuahua. It's pretty good, doesn't last very long. It's not very good long wearing liquid lipstick, but it's alright. And yeah, I'm thinking like this is it for my makeup. Get a little bit closer. What do you think? I think it's pretty nice. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do something with my hair, or I might just leave it, I don't know. My hair is just like the bane of my life at the moment. I don't want to put heat on it, I don't want to curl it too much because I don't want to damage it, but then like it sort of does its own thing. I want a lip liner. Right, I've got one. Now London lip liner in the colour Addiction, and I'm gonna just put that. Okay. That's it, I'm done. This is the final look. I'm not going to put any more makeup on, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit more casual and relaxed. I sort of like doing it this way. I felt so much more comfortable filming like this than when like I'm not talking at all, or I don't know. So I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time. Bye!